Hi, my name is Todd Menwald, and I'm the water supervisor for Abbotsford. We were standing in front of our brand new Eau Pleine water treatment plant. One of the reasons that we found that we had to construct this particular water treatment plant was because one of our largest industries increased demand for water. And so our search brought us out about 2 miles outside of town, where we were able to find 12 vertical collector wells. All these wells come in at this end of the plant. And at this point, what we do is we measure for turbidity. We can't ship out water unless the turbidity is down to 0.3. And as you can see, we're much higher than that coming into the plant. These are the 48-inch diameter, 19-foot, 350-gallon per minute radon strippers. We bring the water all the way to the top of the stripper, and gravity, water will slowly make its way down to the bottom of the stripper before we throw it into the tanks. That will actually remove the radon from the raw water. The first tank is the flocculation tanks. These are 13,000 gallons apiece. This is where the chemicals and the water come in contact with each other, with the paddles incorporating that in all 3 tanks. Aesthetically, it doesn't look great at this point, but at the end of the tank, we clean it up and it's very good quality, clear water. The next tank here that we're looking at is the settling tank. What happens here is that we will get flock that will attach itself to these stainless inclined plates, and that flock will slide off of these plates and into our sludge pit. Now, from the settling plates, we actually take this water and throw it onto the filters. This is a tri-media filter, which is anthracite, silica, and garnet. You'll see this clear water that we're putting onto the filters. That is very clear water, and that actually gives us longer filter runs. We don't have to backwash nearly as often with that type of quality water hitting our filters.
When we backwash a filter, what we do is we drain the filter down to a certain level. We then start the first process with blowing just air through the bottom of the filter up. That allows the iron and manganese to break loose from the media. Then we add a low rate water to the air. That is going into our backwash tanks. That's removing the iron and manganese from the media itself. The next step of the backwashing process is our high rate. That separates the different levels of the media and puts them back into the place where they belong.
Here we are at the back end of the filters. The water has already made its way through the filter, and as you'll see, here are some turbidity meters that are on the very low end. Some of the numbers that we see here shows you the efficiency of the filters. Actually, distilled water comes in at 0.08, and we're well below that, so we're very happy with the efficiency and the quality of water that we're producing today. From the filter and after the turbidity meters, one of our last lines of defense is the Trojan UV system. And what happens there is the UV is another tool that we use for disinfection. From our UV system, we'll go into our contact tanks, which we have 2 37,000 gallon contact tanks. And then from there, we'll go into our 2 50,000 gallon clear well. And at that point, we measure it one more time for turbidity, pH, and chlorine levels, and we will ship it from there. We'll ship it to distribution.